Just trying to come up with a plan here, a nitro plan. Before we get into the nitro plan, I'd like to show kind of where I left off. I wanted to take things further, my clean further with Icepick. I want to remove this piece and install this other new clutch carrier. I hacked at this thing. I stripped out this bolt when I first got Icepick. I hacked it, this thing, you know, the stock carrier with the Dremel. And, you know, that whole bullshit ensued with this bolt being stripped. Anyway, now this bolt won't come out. Got problems with this bolt. Pretty sure I started to bend my killer DDM driver. Damn. I'm looking at possibly stripping out a bolt here. Here's my heat gun. Here's my heat gun. Here's my Dremel. Here's my flathead screwdriver. Can I get my Dremel up in there to cut a notch for the flathead? I don't know. I could just re-rack Icepick up, run Icepick, but the whole point is to be able to take Icepick apart. So this has to happen. I have to get the screw out. Could I use my Dremel and just saw this clutch, just saw this thing out? God, I don't know. Fuck. Loctite. I don't know. I don't even know if I ever did that screw, but I can try again, apply some more heat. Because I do want to get the hell in there and see what's up, and just, you know, and just see in there and just keep clawing at Icepick and get real thorough with that. That's cool. I don't mind. I had a lot of fun with Icepick on the sand dunes, so I can have Icepick up on the rack now and just get in there, you know. I'm still waiting on a stand from Axis RC stands for Trigger Happy. I don't want to start Trigger Happy until I have my stand. A few emails have gone. About a month has gone by that I've paid in full for my Axis stand. It's taken a really long time. Okay, you know. Anyway, I want my stand to start Trigger Happy. I'm not starting Trigger Happy on a fucking bar stool. I'm starting Trigger Happy on an Axis RC stand that I can tilt. The best stand. So I'm standing up, got my radio on. So I'm waiting for that stand to start racking up old Trigger Happy there. There's all the stuff. I got the motor. But that's fine. So fifth scale, right? Everything's out as usual, no problem. Okay. Stripped bolt. Possible. It's not stripped yet, but if I torque on it anymore, I'm pretty sure it'll strip. All right. Some carbs. I might try throwing on a choke carb. I'm going through a lot of bullshit to get Icepick started, messing with the things, my needles, and I'm curious. I never even ran the choked 668 stock carb. It's fine. I can try to run it. Like, I might try it. The 990's killer when your model is running. I can already see how it's just such a fun piece. Once your thing's moving, the 990 is pretty fun. So I might notice something. I should run the choke carb just to know what that's about, right? So it's cool. I've got 3 and 4 of everything for old Icepick and Trigger Happy. You know, they're brothers, and that's killer. The shit does go on. So, I got some fuel ordered. Some fuel came in. and some cleaners down here. I'm having a problem with my TLR starter box. When I turn it on, it just stays on as if I'm pressing down on it. I've It's done that before, and I just took the top off and messed with some stuff. So I got to get into my starter box so I can start my truggy. So, right now we have out. I just kind of took out all my engines. I tried to do some work yesterday, and I don't know what it is about trying to wrench after I run a route. I felt so beaten. Like I tried to do 3 jobs. I tried to start Icepick, stripped bolt. Fuck, chill out. Moved on to my nitro motor table and just couldn't get anything started. I couldn't start racking up clutches and I just kept running into roadblocks, man. So I just, and by then it was like 11:30 and I hadn't done jack shit. I was like, man, I got off work really early. I should be able to do this. But nothing happened yesterday. But today was a different story. I thought about what I wanted to do, and I did some stuff that I'm happy with. I have the X-Tech carb off of this LRP 32 for a reason. I just put 3 clutch shoes on this LRP 32 along with a one of these JB Racing flywheels. I got a lot of shims on there. So I've noticed I've kind of mocked putting this 32 in some of my different cars, and I'm noticing how I could to access the gear, how I could use less or use more shims. I could put the shims on the other side of the bell to get the bell in a different spot. So depending on what car this 32 goes in, I'll adjust. I'm happy with the work I did on that 32. I was right here. I took this X-Tech carb out, and I used this clutch shoe tool, which works really good. I got my glow plug out of my Nova 28 right now. Okay, I'd like to put the LRP 32 in this platform right here. This is a Kyosho Scorpion that came with the 32 pull start. So I'd like to fit the LRP 32 in this bad boy. Hopefully I won't have to move the engine mounts, because that fucker right there is stripped. Yep. If I do have to move the engine mounts, I'll figure something out. I'll get those screws popped out. I've already ordered lots of backup. I have backup screws for everything. This is such a fun car. Oh shit, when it's running, damn, it's fun. It's such a fun car. So I want to get the LRP 32 for that car right there. That's the car I want the 32 in. My BXXL. Okay, fine. So I can keep working on that. My goal is to get that 32 and that BXXL. The only problem with the Scorpion platform so far has been spur gears. Shit, I can't replicate this thing. I've tried to find a spur gear that fits the Kyosho Scorpion. We can't get spur gears for our Scorpions. Anyway, okay, so this will go in that 32. Here's a couple pull start Kyosho motors. Yeah, they were my first motors. Okay, they both came out of, this 28 came out of that. This 32 came out of the other one. This 32 has been rebuilt. I'm gonna give these to another Nitro brother who has to run a pull start with his Fox. I'm not going to do anything with them. They're just going to sit here. And the Kyosho Fox truck can't be bump started. Damn. No way around it. It has to be a pull start, roto start motor. So I saw him running the Fox. I was like, man, I got these motors, man. I will send you these motors. No problem, man. You use them, because if I keep them, they're just going to seize up. They already kind of are starting to like get sucked to the top. Here's an extra pull start. Here's an extra one-way bearing. And so this is, I'm just going to send this out to another brother who can use them, who I saw has to use pull starts. He has to use the pull start in the Fox. You know, I'm sure he wishes he didn't have to, but he's told a few of us, yep, guys, the Fox has to be pull started. Okay, so I'm just gonna give him some gear there to run in the Fox, and I'll enjoy watching his Fox videos. I'm gonna stand down on the Kyosho Fox because of that, but he looked like he's having a lot of fun with it, and he seems like he already knows a lot. And for me, I got to keep learning, and to get, I think learning is with, you know, sealed back plate to really learn how these run. So I'll send him these pull starts, and he'll be able to run them in the Fox. And I'm gonna pop a carb off one of these Kyosho motors and stick it in this LRP 32. Maybe the Kyosho carb might be better than that X-Tech. And I'll pop the, I'm probably just gonna send these motors along with the X-Tech plugged in there, so something's there. Because I already have another LRP 32 that's got an X-Tech carb on there, and I also have a Nova 067 carb right here that I just haven't milled up yet. So alright, that's the plan. Here's zip ties. A method of piston stopping this 28 was to glue two zip ties together, which I kind of tried to do, but it came out really messy. I'd like to ask the nation one more time, guys, how do you piston stop your Nova 28.8s? Do you use anything other than gluing two zip ties together? I didn't fully do it. I started to do it, and it just seemed, maybe I'm not using the right glue. Maybe I should use tire glue and just use some shitty tacky glue that kind of started to just get kind of shitty. I could use some tire glue standard, maybe that'd be a better method to get those two zip ties together. I can do that. I was just kind of looking around here to see what I could put down there to stop that piston. It's just taken me a long time to get this 28 racked up. I'd like to have the 28 in the truggy and just start running the 28 in the truggy. And this SH and this Scorpion has been fine. I just need to be able to control the idle. This I can't get to my idle screw, but I might be able to shave some plastic around here so I can be controlling my idle and my low speed. Yeah, this platform is difficult. These Kyosho motors maybe weren't evened. They didn't really even think we, the consumer, would want to mess with the idle screw in them, and they made it completely inaccessible. We might be able to work around that. I might be able to just somehow I might be able to do something about that, because it seems like we want to be able to control our idle in our nitro motors. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to send these off to another nitro brother. He'll use them. Here's the 28.8. I need to stop my pistons so I can keep on this job here. I got the 4-shoe clutch on there. This is a killer motor, killer carb. Here's the stock Dynamite 28 that's backplated that, you know, will run whatever. I know I can put it in the truggy. I just want to start switching some motors out, switching some pipes out, and just doing some different shit with these whips here. So that's about it right now. Um, Nothing's probably going to run for a while, and I had a lot more fun wrenching today than I did yesterday after work. I don't know. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Here's more gas. Here's more Byron's. There's paint. There's paint for a body. I got to do a body for my kit build Scorpion, which I won't need to run for a while. It's the same as this Scorpion. I'm trying to work out the kinks of the whole platform, and then once I figure out what I like to do on the Scorpion, then I'll run the kit one. So yeah, I could paint the body in the meantime though. So I got some parts, and there's some motors, and I'm happy to send some stuff out to another brother. He can use it, and and just come up with a plan. That's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to say hi from Craig's Nitro Cave. Is it a cave? It's just more like a couple spots, but shit does happen. I mean, I've worked on all these models in their little designated spots. I don't know, Kurt. I would love to enter the contest. I just don't know if I have a cave. I got a lot of parts though, man. I got a lot of shit, and I'm living the life hard, my brother, hard. It can take over my whole house if I want it to. It's just me. I got a lot of, I think, really good stuff. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So, anyways, you know, yeah, this is my cave. Is it worthy to enter a contest? I don't know. It's just a room with a bunch of shit, really. But I had a lot of fun wrenching today, and I used some different tools. Here's my Novarossi, my Hudi driver for Novarossi motors. And so I'm probably just going to chill out now. I did a bunch of stuff on my motors, and I got a plan. And it helped out just including someone else in the plan. Send some stuff out. They can use it. I can push some stuff out, and at some point, something will work out. Things have worked out already. I'll figure out a way with that screw on Icepick. Some of my fifth scale dudes will holler at me with some options, and I'm not sure when the next run will be, but I'll have a lot to to keep me busy in the meantime. And yeah, that's about it. So everybody, keep enjoying your weekend. It's Saturday. We got another day to chill out and do what we do. So I will shout at you guys very soon with maybe some more parts and some new ideas, and just stick to the plan, man. Keep going. Later on. My name's Craig.